Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 3rd, 2022. I am Mom. Let's get on Discord. Yeah, make sure we're still the only person here. We're still the only person here. Oh, well. And how's everyone doing tonight? It's been an interesting weekend, and I don't mean that in a good way, so I hope you guys are all doing better than I am. Definitely hope you guys are doing better than I am. As you can tell from the banner, we got Star Trek Fleet Week coming up next week. Officially kicks off a week from right now, actually. A week from this moment. I think that's what we set it up for. Yeah, 7 to 10 p.m. EST. And I just got notified that we are going to have prizes to give away. Official prizes from Cryptic. So, woo! And not just for PC, but for Xbox and PlayStation, and for those of us on PC. And some good toys. Really seriously fun toys, and a seriously good fun toy at the end. But before we get to the 10th, we have to hit the 9th, which means we're going to do our auction on October the 9th for 2absentfriends.com. This is an auction that we came up with to memorialize the people in our fleet who have passed away over the last few years. Specifically, this year we're going to honor Duffy, our dear Paragon Gaming 42, who died just before the start of the Chicago Convention. So this is in Duffy's honor. That's Duffy with a PH, not Duffy with a FF, better known as Von Marcus, because we had two Duffys. And to tell you that one Duffy died, and people are like, oh, no, not that one, the other one. Oh, well, that still sucks. And yes, it still does suck. But we want to remember him and other people in the fleet who have passed away by doing a fundraiser for some worthy causes. And this year, those causes are going to be Doctors Without Borders and Save.org. If you go to our website at 2absentfriends.com, that's TOABSENTFRIENDS.com, you will see the auction, or the information about the charity, the auction page, the goodies that are out there, what the current prices are. I don't think anybody's put a bid on anything yet. I've got it set up. It should come straight to my email, and nothing yet, which is okay. Kind of early. So if you do want to buy something and you want to bid on it early, go for it. Right now we do have a minimum bid on the hand-knit ugly Christmas sweater from Winter Wonderland. You get to pick the sweater. There's a few limitations just because the yarns aren't readily available. But it is a hand knit, your choice of what pattern and your choice of size. And by hand knit, I mean I will knit it by hand. Real knitting. I'll even do it on stream so you can see it someday. So it's going to take a little bit of time, and hence the higher price on that one, because we're talking some serious time to make it perfect for you. But we've made them before for other people, so you will be the next one. I've done the Live Long and Prosper. Oh, what was the other one? Live Long and Prosper, a different one, and the Kraken sweater, the Gummy Kraken. What is it? I can't remember which one it is. But we've done those all for people. You know, I ought to do one for myself. I have never done that. And I wore my ugly Christmas sweater. I'm doing the air quotes here, but you can't see that. That my brother gave me years ago. I'm sure he thought it was ugly, and I'm just like, oh, my brother gave me a sweater. That's so cute. And I wear it every year. So it's kind of down to threadbare at this point, but it's still, my brother doesn't give me things like that. My brother gives me thing boxes and wiggies and stuff like that because, we're weird that way. I mean, he showed up on my wedding day wearing a t-shirt, pair of jeans, and a hard hat. And he's like, can I go like this? Yeah, no problem, dude. You're my brother. I am not a good bridezilla. I am a terrible bridezilla. I'm an excellent, oh my God, it was so nice of you to show up for my wedding type person. Because, that's how it goes. All right, so today, as I'm sure you know, we have the Dread Universal of Infected Space. So we can do that on normal, elite, advanced, anything you want. Hi, Hate! Rumor has it that you have a fleet that needs some assistance. Is this correct? If so, give me the name of the fleet so we can get the word out there and get you some help. If you're in our armada, that would definitely help you out a lot. And I'm hanging in there. I'm not actually doing that well, so but that's the way it goes sometimes, right? Right. And if you hear me sniffling and stuff, that's all part of it. So yeah, give me that information. I assume you're in a armada someplace. But let me know. Hang on a second. Okay. Would like to be in the armada, so I'm assuming that's a Klingon group, so hang on. I don't think this tune's in an armada, are we? Yes, we are. Okay, so it's KDF, is that correct? Yay, Fleet Week! Hi, Sargareth, how are you doing? On the Klingon side. Okay, so we've got 3 spots open under the Sons of Mekhleth, and I have to see who's in that one. We've got Matthews, Fake Cobra, mostly Matthews, which we should be able to reach out to him and see if he can extend an invitation to you. Let's see. Let's do this by... Yeah. Nope, that's not the one I want. Nope, that's not the one I want either. Yes, I can send a message out there. Oh. No, that didn't work out right. La 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 la, roster. Armada. Let's see when he played last. Oh, he played this week. That person hasn't played for years. That person hasn't played for years. He plays all the time, so let's see if we can reach out to him. At Matthews 14. We have a fleet mate looking for a... All right, here we go. Let's see, Hate, where are you? Dad, love typing in front of people. It's the thing I hate at work. It's like, don't look at me. Turn your... I can't type if you're looking. Where are you, Hate? Okay, Hate, give me your whole name. It's Hate 3... Oops. Yeah, I can type Hate 3. My typing is so bad today. I was doing the trailer for the Star Trek Fleet Week, which if you haven't seen it, I created a trailer. Give me a sec here. Or in a commercial, if you will. And in putting this out, I misspelled streampunks as steampunks, which is just like way embarrassing. So, Hate, my not getting your name is just right down there with the kind of day I've been having. Kind of weekend I've been having. I'll get us back out of there. But anyway, yeah, we've got some commercials running for that and for the upcoming event. So what's the name of your fleet, Hate, and what is your full handle so I can have them reach out to you? Or should we do it this way? Okay, 8811, 8611. Yeah, I know I need new glasses, 8611. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm not sure what you sent or to whom, but okay, yay! Things are sent. Yay! So Sargareth, yeah, Fleet Week looks like fun. I got an email from Kel earlier with some of the prizes that we will be able to hand out to, well, not hand out to everybody, but we'll be able to give away some cool prizes next Monday. It's about the same time as right now. So if you're awake now, should work. Yeah, Ed was saying he would set his alarm, drink coffee, or whatever it takes to be awake for it. So I'm hoping we'll have some people on. Thomas will be on with us for at least part of the stream. I don't think he'll be here the whole 3 hours because man's got a life after all. But if you're not going to be able to join us and you have a question that you'd like to ask, let me know. I've had a few people send me questions because they have to work on Monday and can't join us. I had somebody actually say, I'm going to call in sick. Don't call in sick. This is a game. That's your real life.
Did I just totally kick you off of Twitch?
Did you kick me off Twitch?
I don't know.
Twitch looks fine to me.
Okay, wow.
I'm showing the Fleet Week thing. And
oh, no. I flipped that up to show to everybody what the commercial looked like that I ran. I made a little commercial to run between, when we do commercials, so could at least promote the Fleet Week during Fleet Week.
Well, I've got a little countdown. I mean, is it showing up on Twitch right now? I don't know.
No, because I'd have to put it on from my Streamlabs.
Well, I mean, it's streaming. I'm seeing people talking.
Right. Okay. My Streamlabs is up and running on Twitch. How's that? But that means the countdown won't be on this because it's going off what's on my setup.
Okay.
Does that make sense? We don't share... Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out. It's like, I know you're the master account.
Well, yeah, but each of us who has rights to it has a different screen that's set up. I mean, when you go on, you don't see this screen, do you? No, you show yours.
I mean, I could, but yeah, I've got a countdown thing going, and
cool.
I'm
Cool.
not live, so that was the thing.
No,
I didn't know whether that was something you wanted to do or not, but
yeah, I'd love to put it on here. I can stick it up there someplace, or I could put it on something. We'll figure that out. We could do it on. We should be able to do a countdown on Twitch directly, I think, rather than Streamlabs. But yeah, we should be able to run a countdown.
No, I've already figured out how to do it on Twitch directly. It's
okay.
A different thing.
Okay.
I can give you the actual link that I got to use.
Perfect. If you want to send that to me, then I will set it up when I'm done here.
That's the link that I'm using.
Okay, hang on a sec.
I'm gonna put it anywhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you can set it up for days, you can set it up for months, you can set it up for whatever, and it's right on it's an overlay, so it doesn't get in the way of anything.
Okay, yeah, I will set that up then as soon as I get off here, because I can't change things once we're up and running. Yes, words not work well. I will get that up there. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get in the way of what you were doing. I didn't know where things were going.
Oh, just trying to get through the day today right now. And I
remember you telling me that you weren't entirely sure whether you're going to be on tonight, so that's why I set up things.
Yeah, so I decided I would be here tonight for sure, rather than going to class, because I'm going to go to class Wednesday. Don't know about tomorrow yet. Yeah, I am actually. I was going to go tonight, and then I thought, the heck with that. I see an Alpha up there. I see
bad example.
I see an Admiral Alpha up there.
Hello.
Hi, Admiral Alpha. How are you doing?
Doing well, Fleet Mom. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Somebody sent me an email earlier to my personal email going, "You're famous now. Can I get an autograph?" Because he saw the Fleet Week trailer.
But at any rate, I was going to show your little YouTube thing.
Oh,
for the 20 minutes that I had before I was ready to actually start streaming.
The YouTube thing is the commercial thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was showing there for a few minutes. I have actually had to modify it. The one that's on the Twitch trailer channel has a time limit of 60 seconds, so I had to cut it down at the end real quick and then chop off the music so it's a little bit more abrupt. And the best thing is, I was saying earlier, I misspelled streampunks as steampunks in it, but, we all have our days, and this wasn't mine. Pardon?
Streampunks.
No, it says steampunks on mine.
Well, I'm looking at the Twitch stream right now, and it says streampunks.
No, on my little commercial trailer thingy.
Ah, I see.
On this thing, at the very end, rather than having streampunks, it says steampunks when it gets to the Admiralty Day events and all that good stuff. And I have no idea what the heck the beam blaster beam is. Has anybody heard about this?
Blaster beam, I think, is the thing that Feature does. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
I know Kale had a stream at one point with apparently the person who created the instrument.
Yes, yes.
So I thought they might be doing a redux of that, or about incorporating it into STO with now that we have the other.
Yes, that would be very cool. I really enjoy that, being a ex-musician.
I'm gonna mute myself while I eat.
Go ahead.
And I will be back in a minute.
No worries. Oh, baby Spock, how cute. Ooh. Yes, the Master Blaster absolutely rules. Ed and I had a team of my Gornlicious, and his little alien known as Captain Cuddles, which was our Master Blaster. Captain Cuddles was about 3 foot nothing, and we maxed out the Gorn on size, so big Gorn, little tiny Captain Cuddles. So, of course, now we have a baby Spock. Is there a Lobby event? The meta event, but I don't think there's anything else going on Lobby-wise. Is there? There's no sale going on, Alpha. Is there?
Not according to my screen, no.
Can you give me 1 second? I have a business call.
Yeah, everything
Good evening,
Lobby store is...
Biosafe
Oh, yes, there is
Engineering.
there is a
May I
Phoenix
direct your
event
call?
right now, Baby Spock.
The Ferengi Empire is calling. Pretty much, that was a business call, and it's well after 7 out in business land, and I'm sure everybody's been gone since 3. That's the way it goes. Phoenix event, yeah, I think the Phoenix event is still running, isn't it? I don't think it wrapped today.
At least the person who gives you the free pack is still standing outside of Quarks. So.
Okay, actually, yes, I'm standing right there. Who's the guy at Quarks? It's Grim Androzana, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's too far.
It's Anna.
Anna.
Or Ona, or however her
Where-
name is pronounced.
Anna, where are you? Probably this person over here where everybody's standing. Yes. Talk to Anna. Hold on. It says I can receive a pack. I got one this morning. How did it let me have 2? It gave me 3 today. How did that happen?
If maybe somehow you accepted it yesterday.
I did accept this one yesterday.
Then I think the 20-hour cooldown starts as soon as you accept the receive prize pack mission.
Okay, that's really cool. So I wound up getting 3 today. Let's see if this one was any good. Oh, hold on. Maybe I didn't get 3. Yeah, there's nothing up here. It wasn't about to get fooled.
It's unfortunate.
Yes, that's okay. That's okay. It's a freebie. How can I complain if I already get my 2? And I got 3 ultra rares so far.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. I was going, ooh, I got some rares, and Ed's like, Mom, rare is now the baseline. Oh. Well, I got some ultra rares. Well, that's still good. Of course, I have no use for them. It's not rigged, Hate. It's only, I suppose it is Ferengi. Yeah, maybe it is rigged then.
Back before the reward tokens got changed and all of that,
Yeah.
I took what dilithium I was willing to spend,
Mm-hmm.
and ended up opening 300 Phoenix packs.
Wow.
And just to, it's not what I would say. It's not what I would hope to be as far, or what I would expect to be in terms of an adequate baseline. But I think it was just the best I could do at the time. And I finally got to 300 packs open after the changes yesterday.
Wow.
And so I have the breakdown of what came out of the 300 before and after the change all logged. That way I could reference it just to see kind of what it looked like.
Well, I converted as many as I could into the upgrades back before they were going to nerf the upgrades. So I have 1,200 upgrades sitting in which I used some of this week.
Yeah.
But not all of them. Is there still an upgrade available?
I think, yeah, it says upgrade weekend ended today at 10 a.m.
Yeah, no, I meant, is there an upgrade that you can purchase through the Phoenix packs?
Oh, yes, it is. It's just not as
effective. Yeah.
The previous one.
Yeah, remember it used to be. There it is. Oh, Universal Tech upgrade for a rare. Okay. Well, yeah, I suppose that'd be worth it. But the thing is, at this point, all these cool ships here, I've got them all on this account, so I don't need to get them here. And so what are you going to do with epics when you've already got all the fun toys? So I think
them to ultra rares and get
the experimentals. Yeah, that's where I was thinking I was probably going to go on them. For my other account, definitely worth it for a few things. But they don't need the ships either. Oh my god, I have so many ships. It's just ridiculous. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Back! Back, dang you! Back! There we go. Let's see. Sargret says it was nice having the Phoenix and the bonus upgrade XP at the same time. Yes, indeed. I didn't do a ton of upgrading because I was working on the stuff for the auction and the event next week, which kind of bites, but one must prioritize. Actually, I did that already. I'm going through my list of stuff I was supposed to do today, which I already did. But I did get my two main accounts. My Federation and my Romulan, got them both boosted. And they both deserved it. They've been hanging around on meh stuff for a while. And somebody donated a ton of nice equipment to the fleet. Beautiful stuff that's worth way more than I gave him for it. So I'm going to try and raise some money to give to him as a thank you, because you give us almost $1 billion worth of stuff. I think we need to give you, some goodies back. He was doing some building over the weekend while we had the event, and built a whole bunch of goodies, and just was like, yeah, you guys can have them. Okay. So baby Spock, does that mean we get a baby Data too? That would be really cute. Anyway, the game plan for today, folks, is since we have such a challenging Universal, I figured we could team up and, maybe have some fun and try it on Epic and things like that. God, a chibi Data. I want a chibi Data. That would be adorable. If anybody's out there who's an artist, we need a chibi Data. In fact, chibi Next Gen would be great. I wonder if anybody's already done that. Hang on, I have to go look and see if anybody's done that.
Paging GSQ.
Oh, there are some adorable little chibis out there. They're not as cute as they could be, though. Oh my god, there's actually Star Trek Chibi Coin. It's a little Riker. It's adorable. It's not to suggest that I'm promoting this, but it's adorable. It is not a Thor character hate. It's Brock Sampson. It's with the beard, baby Spock. For those of you who don't know Brock Sampson, Venture Brothers. If you haven't gone and seen Venture Brothers, do go see it. It's just amazing. It was on Adult Swim, and I think you can still see it on Nickelodeon? Adult Swim. It's downloadable. Unfortunately, I can't get the nose right, and they do not have a proper mullet for Klingons.
I just found Chibi's Spock coin from that same.
Oh my gosh!
From the same New Zealand mint site.
Whoa, that's not what we want to do. Ignore that one. Let's see. Let's fix that. Let's see if this one's any better. You can ignore that one. That was way too long. Yeah, I swear. I agree. Ah! That's not any better. There we go. That's a better image of Brock. Though they do now have the Brock Sampson in his black t-shirt and blue jeans, his completely naked, covered in blood, and a third one as little action heroes? And the naked Brock covered in blood is the first episode I ever saw, and it was one of those... I have no idea what to think about this, but I think I'll watch this one more time and see where it goes. Yeah, try that one, swear. Should give you an image of Brock. The problem is I absolutely need the Terran knife to make this look right. And I also need pants that don't look like mom pants. Seriously. Low-rise jeans? Anybody heard of them? So yeah, we're going to do some Universal stuff today. And then I was thinking if anybody needs to do the event, which I think I need to do the event at some point here. I have to do the event in 3 hours and 5 minutes, so probably not while we're on tonight. But if anybody hasn't done the new episode and wants to run it as a team, which makes it a lot easier to run, more than happy to do Eye of the Storm as a team. As long as we all don't go science. That would be a bad solution.
I don't think my main has done it yet. I can bring it along.
I was just thinking, since much as I have realized how you can enjoy it, it is maddening if you don't run it through a few times first.
Mm-hmm.
Sargreth says, sorry, I woke up this morning and chose science. Yeah, I actually have to do it on my science tune, which is the one I've been dreading. Engineers, no problem. Tacticals, no problem. But because you do some of it as the Inquisitor version of you, it doesn't always work that well on just science and you and them. So DT is working tonight, so we will not see him. He's talking about playing hooky next Monday, which I don't think he would, but he might. I see an Osiris behind us over there. So what's going on in your life, Admiral?
Oh, same stuff, different day.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. It was your typical Monday of the whole weekend. Everything just kind of falls apart, and there's all these little notes on there going, oh, we need to do this right away. Do we really? It waited for 2 days. Can it wait another couple hours till I've had plenty of coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a couple of those come in today. It's like, We want this done by such and such a date. Well, you aren't the ones who get to make that decision.
You can want anything you want, but that's not how life rolls sometimes. So in the meantime, does anybody have any endeavors they need to do before we get going on some of the stuff?
Nothing that can't be accomplished solo.
Okay, yeah, I had some really meh stuff. We actually have an emergency line, Baby Spock, which unfortunately, because the way we've set up the phones to remotely call my phone, I mean by remote, it's actually calling forward from Indianapolis to Chicago. And that means if there is an emergency, I have to forward it to my boss's private cell in the middle of the night. And it's one reason why we have call in an emergency, but we have 24 hours to get back to you. Especially since we have places around the world and we need to remote in because we're not physically going to get there in 24 hours.
Our department has a on-call escalation procedure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been known to happen though that some of the pages we get for on call are that's actually not something that has to be handled outside of normal business hours.
Oh yeah. We're very lucky if anybody calls after hours, and most of these people are good enough that they know the equipment well enough that there's nothing that's ever that kind of an emergency. And should they have that kind of an emergency for some reason, and they call in, they're going to get the director of operations. So, I mean, it goes right to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Which, at least he can go, that's not an emergency. Or, there's a person stuck inside the machine, that's an emergency. It's kind of designed so you can't be stupid like that. But human ingenuity always impresses me, the way people can bypass safety measures.
If a person can be stupid, they will be stupid.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's just impressive.
Okay. I am playing my Salt Vampire character.
Wonderful.
Which will be able to help out with...
Does Starfleet have an after-hours number? I'm sure they do. I have to think up something clever.
I suppose the question is, when you are in space, is there an after-hours?
That's deep. That's what the EMH is for. Exactly. Baby Spock, that's brilliant. And I'm going to turn on my lights here. Yes. You can tell it's October because it's 6:30, and 3 months ago at 6:30 it would be bright and sunny outside, just like regular daylight. Couldn't tell the difference. Now it's definitely moving in towards the end of sundown. And we go in another month and we have the time change. It'll be pitch black by this time. So depressing.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark here.
Yeah. Not as depressing though as Ireland in December, which is where we spent one Christmas. My son and I went to Ireland to visit with one of our fleet mates. And we get there, plane lands at noon. We get to the car and everything packed by 2, and we still have a 2-hour drive. In Ireland, where they drive on the wrong side of the roads, and speed limits are a mere suggestion, and the roads are 1 lane wide, but they're having 2 lanes worth of traffic, with big stone walls on either side. And we'll just say that was very, very interesting driving. By the time we got to the bed and breakfast we were staying at, it was pitch dark, and it was 4:30. It was darker than night, and I slept for almost 24 hours when we got there. So I woke up, and it was dark again. I'm like, did I sleep? Did I not sleep? It's still 4:30? Okay, Sargrith, we realize that you have a variety of options, and we appreciate you choosing Starfleet trademark for your exploration needs. The year that we were in Ireland for December, yes, it was actually 2016. 2016. Very interesting. People were very political about the American election over there.
Well, they had just gone through Brexit, hadn't they?
No, Brexit didn't happen till the next year. I think it was the next year. 27 or 2018? That's a really good question. Oh, I mean, as much as they've gone through it.
Like, I think the initial referendum, I thought, was somewhere in, like, maybe mid-2016. I could be mistaken. That was so long ago.
Let's see.
Like it was so long ago.
Oh, it wasn't 2016. You were quite correct. Let's see. They were supposed to leave on 31st of January 2020. So much for that idea. Doesn't say when the vote was, but I thought it hadn't passed when we were there.
It's like they did the first referendum. It passed. Then that fall you have the general elections in the States.
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Then,
June 23rd, 2016.
And then they ended up because it was taking them so long, they ended up doing something like 2 or 3 more referendums on Brexit, and they all said, yes, get us out, or something like that.
If I said that, baby Spock, I did not mean that Ireland was part of the UK. I was visiting the UK, and we took a side trip to visit a fleet mate in Ireland. Not North Ireland, just Ireland. The one where we had to fly over there and we couldn't drive over there. That was an interesting place to be at that time. Actually, it's very interesting. Very nice. I'd like to go back. Fleet mate was over there and we went out to dinner the one night we got to hang out together. And I said, well, it's dark so early and it's dark late in the morning and all the pictures you see on the postcards are bright and sunny. He goes, yes, that's the one day of the year when it's bright and sunny and all the photographers get out and take all the pictures they can. That way they can see what it's like the rest of the year. But it was really gorgeous. I would love to go back there. But I played the lottery and apparently I didn't win, so we will see. So Frost, are you back with us?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. We've just been chit-chatting, shooting the breeze, talking with Baby Spock and chibis that we need, and the Nightline for Starfleet.
Okay.
So anyway, we were going to do, obviously, the Infected. Run it a couple of times so people can play at whatever level they want to. And then we're going to go team up to do Eye of the Storm for anybody who needs to do it.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I know people don't like that one, so I thought if we teamed and everybody can do it together, we can just kind of slam through it. And yes, Ireland was nice. And the people were nice. But the thing that killed me in Ireland, oh my God, the grocery stores are amazing compared to the States. I mean, you may have different brands of white flour here. Okay, that's nice. You go over there and they have hundreds of kinds of plain old white flour. They're super fine, very light fine, this degree of hard winter wheat, this degree of soft winter wheat, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, I need to stay here longer just so I can bake. My son and I both had the same reaction of, grocery stores are amazing over here. Okay, it doesn't take much to impress us. So if you would like to join us, let's see, what should we do first? How about a little Infected first?
Hang on, let me get my antibiotics.
I don't know if they can inoculate you for that. It seems like one of those things that's fairly persistent.
Oh, I didn't say I was the one getting inoculated.
That sounds ominous.
It is.
Don't worry about it. Just mingle amongst people, get some herd immunity, no inoculations needed.
Well, who forgot to tell us that Musin was going to show up?
I haven't seen Musin in a long time. How you doing, Musin?
I'm doing a year older.
You're doing a what?
I'm doing a year older.
Is it your birthday?
I was yesterday.
Well, happy birthday a day late. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Musin. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Now sing it in Klingon.
Oh, God. No, that's why we have Klingon Pop Warrior. She can sing it to you.
Aren't you still supposed to sing a song in Klingon?
Happy birthday in Klingon. Does that work?
That's cheating.
It'll work for my birthday.
Yeah. Man, everybody's birthday is right now. Mrs. Admiral Ver's birthday is today. My nephew's birthday was yesterday. That made me feel really old to realize my nephew's like 45. Yeah.
That makes him older than me.
Well, my sister, his mom, is considerably older than I am. So, I mean, she's okay. Technically, she's my stepsister, and she's almost a generation older than I am. To the extent that when my mom found out she was pregnant with me, my sister just was dying of embarrassment. Like, Mom, don't pick me up at school. Oh, my God.
Well, you don't sound a day over 200.
No, you don't.
My mom's turning, 84 this year?
Holy moly.
Yep.
Wow.
That's pretty significant.
It is.
But good on her. I'm happy she can,
Yeah, really.
post that age, because not a lot of people can.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm trying to be like,
Positive and supportive. It works.
yes. I'm never that in real life, so I have to.
So, do I sound any different?
You sound older.
You sound like you're talking through a pillow.
Yeah, you do sound a little muffled.
Okay, how about this?
That's a little better. It's a little better. But we'll take it.
I'm hearing clicking.
That's on your side. I'm not hearing it. I had my headset on when I was working here today in the house, and a phone call came in. So I took my headset off, but I just hung it around my neck and then picked up the phone call. And you could just faintly hear, what was I watching? I think I was watching Kit Boga, or listening to Kit Boga while I was doing some work. You could just ever so faintly hear Kit Boga going through the phone, and I'm thinking, wonder what these folks are thinking I'm doing. Fortunately,
he used to take stuff that I submitted on Stack Exchange all the time.
Really?
He's a very avid coder.
So it sounds.
In machine learning.
He seems to enjoy baiting them as much as like Scammer Payback actually goes in and destroys them.
Oh, I know. I'm actually part of one of those leagues.
Sweet.
But I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody who or what I do for them. It's just, I'm very familiar. Let's put it that way. Let's just say they wouldn't be able to have their things without some of my code.
Sweet. Congratulations. Saving people from themselves.
I want to see, people that take advantage of others get the just desserts that they deserve.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's team up for a run at Infected Conduit. But do we want to start off nice and easy, or do we want to be Tina Turner? Oh, come on. Tina Turner?
I know who Tina Turner is. I just don't understand the reference.
When she used to sing Proud Mary, they'd start the beginning very nice and soft and with some nice three-part melodies and harmonies. It sounded very nice. And she goes, we always start this out nice and easy. But we don't like it nice and easy. We like it nice and rough. And she would just take it over to the more hardcore version of it. What was the backup dancers named?
I grew up in
the Ikettes?
Christian household.
You wouldn't know that, yeah. I think it was the Ikettes. That was the first time I saw a black group with dancers dancing and singing, and I'm like, oh yes, absolutely. This is what we need.
Wasn't Temptations black?
Not that kind of dancers.
Okay.
I mean, these were like more like you see in music video type dancers. They were dancing more than just moving and bopping.
Okay.
So, also girl dancers. Because I'm sorry, but the Temptations and the Diana Ross and the Supremes, they would move together, but I wouldn't call that choreography the way that Ike and Tina Turner had their groups dancing.
You say Tina Turner, and all I can see is her in that gold dress on that stage showing off her legs.
Yeah, because she had amazing legs.
Oh, yeah.
We're in Kevin Costner. No, sorry, not Kevin. Well, the thing that's that thing.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It was a terrible movie for a less than stellar actress, but I mean, the message was okay.
It was a movie. Not a fabulous movie, but a movie.
It was a movie.
It was a movie, yeah. Yep, it was definitely a movie.
It included cinema elements.
Yes. That's all I can say.
Apparently, Showgirls was a movie.
Oh, God. Yes, it was. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Why? Why have you seen it?
I saw it because it was one of those...
I own it on DVD.
Oh, my God. How much can you cringe is the thing. It was just painful.
Okay, say for like a very distasteful scene in there in the swimming pool that was completely not necessary.
The movie was not necessary.
I don't think the movie was actually that much of a failure. I think the marketing around it failed.
The dialogue, the casting, the acting was just awful.
I've seen it over.
What Hollywood was at the time.
I've seen it over a dozen times, and it only ruined the career of the girl because of how far they had her go.
Yeah.
That was never done before. It is not that I would say a theater movie, but a direct-to-TV movie.
Yeah, okay, if it had been direct-to-TV, I think it would have been better, but they put that out as a theatrical release. Let's say I was working...
Same mistake they made with Mariah Carey's Glitter.
Oh, that was an awful movie, too.
No, that movie's actually really good. But again, should not have been marketed for the theater. Should have gone direct to DVD, direct to TV, and you know.
You want to hear something really messed up on a completely separate note?
Yes, absolutely.
So, there's a woman who just put out a new book called Thistletoe. And it is based exceptionally loosely on the Romanian tale of Baba Yaga. Does anyone not know what that is?
I vaguely know what it is.
So Baba Yaga is basically don't let your kids stay out past dusk or they might disappear kind of frightening thing.
Yeah.
The most remarkable thing about Baba Yaga is that her house was the size of a hut, except for it had chicken legs to move wherever she wanted. That's what most people know about Baba Yaga. But anyway, this woman published this book, and it's like sweeping the nation right now. And she includes a puppet show for a horror novel.
Oh,
I've never heard that done before.
No. Is this Jenna Rose Nethercott?
I don't know what her name is.
Okay.
But she was on NPR today.
Yeah, that's her.
And she was essentially bragging about doing a puppet show for adults.
Okay.
Why? Well, where is the advantage there? I mean, it's not like it's a huge market to begin with.
Perhaps not, no.
I don't get it. I'm really trying to figure that out.
Okay, well, on a cheerier note, let's do a Little Infected.
A puppet show for adults worked for Green Jelly.
What's Green Jelly?
Group?
The ones who made that song, Little pig. Three little pigs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Little pig, let me in.
If I remember the story correctly, green jelly was originally named green jello, and then whoever makes jello kind of came out and said, okay, we'll be green jelly. That way we only have to change one letter.
The Little Pig song is almost 500 years old. I don't know where that comes from. I mean, they just ripping it off because it's...
Yep. Well, they did an original song to it, so... I mean, not original lyrics, but an original song.
That's a horrible song if you know where it comes from.
Everything's a horrible song if you know where it comes from.
It celebrates the slaughter of pigs.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, I'm having a very dark day today, so...
We all love bacon, so...
I know. I could be a vegetarian except for bacon. Man, bacon.
Well, no, it was a much different time when it first came out, and like the idea of pets was considerably different than it is today. But I won't ruin anybody's imagination.
That reminds me of a meme I saw a few days ago, or maybe it was quite a while ago. It was, do you do crunches? If by crunches you mean the sound bacon makes when I chomp into it, yes, I do crunches.
Yes, indeed.
Perfect.
Now I just see Lay's using that to sell their bacon-flavored potato chips.
No. No. Ugh, no. Nobody, nope.
See, I mean, my family enjoys bacon.
I enjoy bacon, but bacon flavored, I can't imagine.
I don't like gnawing on the fat. I mean, I know that used to be literally a pastime, but it just seems gross.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like fatty bacon.
So I remember a series called All Creatures Great and Small, where the veterinarian out in the wilds got drunk one night, and the next morning he's got a terrible hangover, and he has to go to a client's farm, and the wife is making, I got you the bacon with extra fat on it, while he's dealing with this hangover.
That is a huge banner, by the way, Mom.
Pardon?
The one that I have running is maybe 10% that size.
Really? Okay.
It just seems interesting. It takes up a lot of the screen.
Well, I could make it smaller. It's just that if I make it smaller, this is just covering up basically over to the L cars. Not a lot more. I could shrink it down. Let me go over here.
Hey, it's Mom. It's your stream. I'm
See,
not gonna tell you
see how if I have to do it, if I stay proportionate, I have to go there to get all the way to the edge. And if I shrink it up there, it looks equally dorky. So fine, we're going there.
Mom, it's your stream.
It's my stream, darn it.
I follow your orders.
No, you don't.
I don't make the decisions.
Anybody else want to join us for an ISA on Advanced?
Ooh. Well, let's see if Sav wants to join us. She put an X in there.
Oh, Sav did? Woo!
There's an X.
Woohoo, Sav.
Basically means all of us can go in my cat too while she does the work.
Pretty much, yeah. Anybody else want to join us? This is a great opportunity if you are not a high-level toon and you want to take somebody out on a advanced where you're not comfortable, because you now have 4 people who are comfortable with it, and you can just ride along and have some fun.
Yeah, this is my my epic ISC character, so I can handle it, I think. I was doing the stream yesterday, and my mouse died in the middle of the stream.
Ooh.
It's great. So I'm like trying to figure it out with a little touchpad thing that I have.
Oh,
it's
God.
not working.
No.
So I have a digitizer that I use for some of my artwork, and it does not work as a as a mouse. I'm just saying.
Drunken Heretic
is here.
Does Drunken Heretic want to join us? Does he? I'm going to send him an invitation. Maybe that'll make him join us.
Aha!
I sent you an invitation.
It is logged in.
There he is. Ah!
Gideon!
Yes.
Ah! This guy looks like he's been in a few fights.
Just a few. Alright, I'm going to queue us up here. If you want to run this on KDF, let us know and we will run that way next.
Kidif. It's the Kidif.
Should I surprise him and put it on Elite instead?
I don't know.
I'm not that mean. Weeboo?
It's a whole different mission if it's done on an Elite.
Yeah. Has everybody got a Weeboo? Sob's got a Weeboo.
Yes. And I definitely need to get some stuff going.
Okay. Weebooing. Wee-wooing here.
Woot, woot, woot.
I'm in my tank, so I will do my usual tanky thing.
The tanky thing?
The tanky thing. You know.
The tanky tank. The
Tanky.
I was not sold on this shit till I started using it, and now I can't imagine using anything else.
Which one are you in?
I'm in the Cabot
Oh!
Man-Light Escort.
You were just talking about that the other day.
I was thinking that this was a pilot ship, and that's why I wasn't thrilled with it. It's not a pilot ship; it's a command ship.
Aha!
It's a very good command ship.
Alert all commands.
I presume we're all going to use the usual rules of engagement here. Oh, Sav's here. We can just stand back. Yeah. Sorry, forgot.
Look at those bodies fall.
Such pretty fireworks.
The nanite probe to repair the transformers. Stop them. Scanning the nanite transformers. God, additional data is available.
It's the Borgie board. What cube?
Yeah, not a problem.
700,000 point crit. I'm not complaining. Ow, that hurt. I thought we were gonna try to do a challenger.
Yeah, we probably could have done this on Elite. Surprised everybody and still done fine. You may miss something.
I got him.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
Texas
is the most boring place.
Sensors confirm that the transform conduit being disaproved.
Yeah, I'll put it on Elite next time.
The starbase must be disrupted.
No, you won't.
Send an away team there to
I'll just grab a Kasiki and do that on my sleep.
What can I say? Once in a while we get the easy ones. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Toys, lots of toys.
Toys, wonderful toys.
Yep. Oh, I do have lots of toys in here. How amazing.
Holy cow, that doesn't suck.
What?
I got 1.2 million energy credits
Oh, nice.
from that box. Patrol core territory.
Let's see. Did I get?
Let's see. I'll take that in gamma.
Almost Klingon thing.
250 K energy credits and some R&D materials and 50 marks of my choice.
I give them all to my new tune and let him open them because he really needs stuff.
Yeah, same.
Stuff.
Stuff, yeah. People need stuff.
I
Hey,
finally finished my specialization points. I needed 45 in order to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yes, it is.
I have 2 characters that are maxed out on spec points, and I've got another one that's, I think, maybe about 7 away from being
Wow.
finished.
I got a whole bunch of stuff I have to do in this character. They're a powerful character, but the stuff they have to do is just tremendous.
It does get up there in terms of the stuff, the sheer grindiness of it, and I like the grind.
But if you guys have not seen this ability, it comes from the Cabot Command Light Escort. Roto rockets,
Really?
they ignore shields entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun.
Fire 5 at a time.
Where's that from?
The Cabot Command Light Escort. For a torpedo boat, if you're stuck with an experimental weapon, it's a great one to have.
Might be fun just for
I'm
that.
liking it.
Sweet. All right, folks, what would you guys like to do tonight?
I gotta destroy Terran ships.
Oh, no! Wherever shall we find Terran ships?
I don't know. They're just
I mean, we could do a mission, we could do...
And then I
whatever you
gotta
want.
do anti-proton damage, and I gotta do plasma damage.
Well, they can all kind of tie together. Is it all in space?
No.
Oh.
No, in space. I can do Terran ships, no problem. But anti-proton, I definitely would appreciate the help with.
Sure, no problem. Is it ground anti-proton?
Yes.
Well, how about Operation Fox for that one?
I think that
Operation Wolf.
I like Operation Fox better. Yes, Operation Wolf.
I mean, it sounds fun. Don't you?
We all do this little kitsune.
I don't have a plasma weapon. Holy crap!
How do you not have a plasma weapon?
I don't know. I mean,
That's... Okay, I have some tunes that are very focused on their builds and don't have things like my Gorn has only disruptor toys. But then I have a build on another ship that's all plasma to make his life easier.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just I don't really think about it. Do.
Well, hi to everybody out there. If you haven't been with us the whole evening, you've reached the Darkmom Consortium. We realize that you have a variety of options in your live streaming choices, and we appreciate that you have selected the Darkmom Consortium trademark for your enjoyment tonight.
Well, that was terrible, Mom.
Thanks. I was just trying to riff it a little bit there. This is why I like scripts. When I'm doing video stuff, it is scripted out to this pause, this pause, this short pause, this long pause, and then also everywhere in my scripts it's slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I tend to talk really quick.
There's something I'm trying to do. I want to put some of my stories into audiobook format because they're easier to digest that way.
Yes.
I need voices.
Yes, you do.
I was going to use. I'm trying to blackmail Wolfcat into doing some of them.
Oh.
But I think you would be a great voice actor as well.
My son has an amazing voice. As somebody once put it, you've got the voice and the face for radio.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet he'd love that.
He actually does say it to everybody now, but he does. He's got an amazing voice. We used to use him for a lot. He used to be my voiceover when I'd walk around as Brondo Mom at anime conventions, and he'd be the commercial voiceover walking around with me.
Well, that doesn't suck.
No, it's kind of cool. But yeah, back in the day when I worked for Fresenius Medical Care, the Extracorporeal Alliance, I was their spokesperson on all their ads, so I did a lot of talking, and that's when I realized I talked so fast.
I do a lot of talking too. The problem is shutting up.
Yeah, well, there is that, yeah. So when we were filming a 1-minute commercial, it took them 8 hours of recording to get it exactly how they wanted it without a script. 8 hours for 1 minute of video time. Just, oh my God, that was so hard.
I have a dustbuster.
Congratulations.
My plasma pistol looks like a dustbuster.
Let me get this out. Zoom.
Okay, so does anybody want to join me for
Sure.
an Operation Wolf or something?
Yeah, anybody. Federation or KDF?
Fed, I'm the same character.
Fed. Okay, hang on. Let me see who I want.
More deadly on the ground than he is in space.
I want to grab somebody else just for snicks.
For Snicks?
Yeah, my guys are always complaining that they don't get any time to go out and play because I'm always taking my favorite out. Meh, 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 meh.
And of course.
And here he is. He actually sounds like he's in the same room as us.
And which room is that?
Well, the Discord room.
Let's see, what have we got here? We got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. Yeah, I think we can go with that one, but I might want to get rid of my, what do I need? Always have to love it when you still have your surfboard equipped. Tells you that tune has not been out on a while. There we go. All right, let's see.
I want to go to Deck 7. That's where all the cool stuff happens in this game.
If you would like to join us for a little Operation Wolfie Fox, Foxy Wolf?
Wolfie Fox? Foxy Folk?
Operation Wolfie?
Do. So, has anyone been following the Andor show?
I have not.
I was so disappointed by the first 3 episodes. I almost
That's
barely.
what I had heard.
And episode 4 has piqued my interest again.
Oh, cool. Andor.
Andor. It's on Disney Plus right now.
It's not the...
you mean Disney's trying to make something related to Star Wars that's just not any good?
Oh no, it's good. It's that they're trying to essentially do a prequel to Rogue One.
Okay, but I'll be honest, I didn't like the last couple of things since they started making movies.
Well, no, I get that, but Rogue One was an exception to the terrible movies. It was actually pretty good in my opinion.
It was the best of what they made.
But they're using that character from Rogue One in the TV series. Or on the streaming series, whatever. And they're actually following the continuity pretty well. It gives a really good insight into the stuff before the Battle of Yavin.
No, I think Disney killed my my appetite for Star Wars with the Kenobi series. That was such... oh my god.
Much better than that. I mean,
it does not exist. It does not exist. It contradicts the entirety of the story.
I don't know.
Luke and Leia are not safe after the Kenobi series.
Well, that's true, but I mean, Luke and Leia weren't really safe as far as the Lucas series was. I don't know.
Luke and Leia were safe because there was no in-between on film. Now that it's been made on film, there's no way that Vader does not know where to find Obi-Wan. He just has to pressure... because he knows everything that the Inquisitors have been up to, and can easily figure out that Bail Organa has a connection to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
How?
Because that's what the Inquisitors already found out. And I'm pretty sure Vader had gotten the report. Like, literally from the guy that wasn't dead all of a sudden.
Who?
Like the head Inquisitor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he probably gave Vader every little bit of information he needed to know about the kidnap of the little girl, the pressure of Bail Organa, and how that somehow still triggered a Jedi to show up. It's just really bad.
Drunken Heretic says, but just a really weird kiss.
Yeah. I mean, I see where you're coming from there, Musin. I don't entirely agree. I think there were a lot of things in there that were pretty good. The acting, even though Ewan McGregor was given terrible lines and terrible scripts to work with, he still did a passable representation of it. And I mean, I think Jimmy Smits did a fantastic job on his side too, even though it was very limited. They could have beaten the kid half to death, and I would have been completely fine with it, because that was a bratty little kid that does not show any leadership qualities whatsoever. But being an expert in leadership and being an expert in human behavior and mythology, I mean, I guess they would have needed one of those on staff. They didn't have them. But writing kids when these people have never actually had childhoods, I mean, that would probably be why it was so bad.
I feel that they just dropped the ball at every turn.
Not every turn. I mean, they didn't let Jamie.
Every other turn.
Oh! Okay, I just got disconnected.
I
Mom!
saw.
No.
How dare you?
I know. There we go. We'll put that back. Hold on. We have a different one. There we go. Watch that one instead.
Uh-oh. I had that one. And that one.
Let's see if I can get back in here. I will re-queue us in just a second, or re-team us in 1 sec there.
Okay. Reigns of Castamere? I don't know what that is.
Nor I.
I mean, I wasn't following the series that closely, so. The 5th of November.
Remember the 5th of November?
No. Treason and plot. I know of no reason that gunpowder treason should ever be forgotten.
The 25th of September was a Trisander job. It's a thing. The 25th of September was a Trisander job. He could have saved the station, but he just stood by.
Trisander disobeyed orders. He went to go kill Cardassians.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
It's a thing. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
It's a thing that kind of describes half of what goes on around here. Okay, let me try re-team. Oh, we're still teamed. How sweet is that? Still got...
I just got kicked from the team for some reason.
Because I got kicked off. So let me re-invite you. La 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 la. There you are.
So
we have room for one more person if you guys want to. If one person wants to join us for a little Operation Wolfie.
So I just did a. I got no dilithium whatsoever.
You used it all, or you don't? Or you put it on the exchange, or what?
Okay, so I just did a TFO.
Yes.
The TFO is over. I'm going over all the things. I'm like, oh, I need to refine that dilithium. I go to my tab, 0 ore. That means I just did not get rewarded any dilithium for that TFO.
Captain Horn is an ensign.
Did you get the option to choose the marks?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Mom.
super
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
Would you mind well, you're not. You're probably not on. Fleet. You're not a fleet character at the moment. I was gonna promote Captain Horn to lieutenant and Sabu to lieutenant.
You can if you want to, because you're on the.
This character, but
Oh.
I mean other characters, yes.
Okay,
I can just-
Okay, hang on a second. I'll let them know.
not a big deal.
Are they in SSG?
Yes, they are in SSG. Oh, I've promoted you in SSG. Can you give them a promotion?
Yes. Who am I looking for again?
Captain _Horn. I don't know if he should be a lieutenant or commander. He was with us for a long time.
Well, then he should definitely be a commander.
Is that his name or is at?
He's
Captain_Horn at Bud something.
Budcal, Budcal 420.
Let me make a handy-dandy pivot table so I can see all of his characters.
Oh, I'm gonna get kicked.
Oh, server not responding?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. It just recycled. So it's fine. We're looking for one more person to join us for an Op Wolf. Yeah, the Luke and Leia relationship. Yeah, but I mean, they didn't know they were related. I mean, if it had been Arkansas, that would have been like encouraged.
You know that the relationship did not exist between them. Like, the familial relationship did not exist between them in the first movie.
I know.
It didn't really exist between them in the second movie. It was calming down because they knew where they were going.
Yeah, they knew that they wanted to have Leia and Han end up together.
Right.
Because that was the more popular pairing.
Yeah, the other one was too formulaic.
Yeah, everybody just liked Han Solo. That's why.
Okay,
everybody liked Han Solo so much they wouldn't give Harrison Ford what he wanted.
Which was to get killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Death of the character in the last,
yeah, but no, it was better not killing him off. That would have been too depressing. I mean, it would have been great dramatically.
Yeah, dramatically, it would have been great if they killed him off in Return of the Jedi.
But I would have hated that.
You know,
I would have hated that. It would have left me with such a bad taste in my mouth for that movie that
it would have been nice if Chewie had survived and took into possession Han's medal. Then nobody would have mentioned that Chewie didn't get one.
He was the co-pilot. Oh, Drunken Hearttech would like to join.
okay.
I feel that since he was in the seat, in the air, risking his life just like everybody else, he deserves
the medal. Heck yeah. Okay, let me see. Who did we lose there? We lost Alpha. Alpha, do you want to...
Yeah, give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lannisters, that's a very appropriate comment, Heretic.
So, at Budget, you say? At Captain Budget?
Budcal. Captain Budget is Ed. It's at Bud. Yeah. Hang on a second.
I didn't know Lannister was a Jedi name.
No, he's talking about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, well, we're talking about brothers kissing sisters as well. So that's why I'm saying. I didn't know Lannister was a Jedi name.
Alpha, I put it in Twitch chat.
Perfect.
But the reason I like this most recent episode of Andor is because it actually gives some context to Mon Mothma, which is, the leader of the Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And
so did Rebels.
Yeah, but I think this did a better job. I've seen both, and I like the way they portrayed it in this one a lot more. And Andor was in Rebels too, so I mean, either way, it still works. But...
Cool. I can't get Caravan of Courage? Wah. I wanted to watch Battle for Endor and Caravan of Courage.
It's Osiris!
It is Osiris. We saw Osiris earlier. He was behind me, but he didn't see me. I was hiding.
What?
It's like Grandmaster hiding behind the baton.
Captain Horn is promoted to lieutenant.
Thank you very much. And I'll send you an invitation. Are you on this tune?
Nope, I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
I realized that's why I was having trouble seeing him on
the
character I was on. I didn't realize I forgot I had switched.
Hey, Matthew's 14 just logged into game, so maybe you'll get an answer regarding the fleet.
Mm-hmm.
On Kryzon?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank you. It Same time I was looking for it. There you are. Let's me make sure that we actually have everybody in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have everybody in, and we're going to do Operation Wolf. I'll go private. Task force assembled, everybody?
Assembled! Assembled!
It probably was Osiris. I was on DS9 just doing some stuff, and I saw you popping around.
Wouldn't let me jump on the tree. That's horse crap.
Well, trees are not for jumping on.
Well, what are they for then?
Jumping out of.
Climbing in.
Well, you can jump on a tree.
You can jump on a tree, but you're gonna fall down and break your neck.
Put your eye out. Sorry.
That's just not living for the moment.
Did you hear about the guy who was arrested for having a runaway tree? He was harboring the fugitive.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Nice. That's awesome.
Everyone's here?
Yes, we're here, dear.
Get started.
And the dad joke of the evening award goes to...
Once you have
It's not the bad joke of the evening. It is the Satalia joke of the evening.
No, the dad.
The dad joke. Well, those are Satalia jokes. Just practicing.
Oh, there goes my beeps and things. Oh dear.
You've been on the long enough. I'm sure you've come across things you wish you never saw. Everything's slow.
operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open. Get to the console down in the security hub. Deploy exocomps to the console. Once all three are set, they'll start cracking the security system.
1, 2. And the one over there. Yay!
All right, the exocomps have started their task. Keep them in one piece.
If I didn't have to do plasma damage, you guys would be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I found that I had an assimilate module on one of my tunes. That was a big surprise, but kind of fun this morning.
I bet.
Heads up! They're using site-to-site transporters to improve this.
Oh Lord.
System hack at 25%.
Get him, Denver. Get him, boy!
Perhaps my orders weren't clear. Stop the terrorists now!
That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. There we go.
System hack at 50%. Keep those exocomps working.
Bring me their head, or you'll all spend your final moments in a agonizer mood.
Oh, I just realized. Ooh, I've defeated 500 Terrans. Ooh, ooh.
Congratulations.
Brock already hit 1,000 this morning, so and he's only like 3 weeks old.
Once your exocomps
That's a lot of turns.
There's a lot of Terrans.
That sounds characteristic of Brock.
Yeah, it really is. And he did it with a single knife, knowing Brock.
Whoever kills these terrorists get their own ship to command.
Mm,
Finally get rid of this stupid weapon.
I'm missing a stupid weapon. There we go. No, 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 no. You have to go down. There. Thank you. This tune is so laid back. She's just like, yeah, yeah, I can see all the bodies.
Security system bypass.
Security team, report to operation. Not let anyone inside.
That door control should allow you to open the blast door now.
You have to do the dramatic somersault in the front door. It's one of the rules.
Before the Terrans delete all the files.
I just cut these guys in half.
I don't have time to waste on your lack. Face me yourself, coward.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Transporter room, now.
Oh my.
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocoms intact so we can get what we came here for.
I can't wait till they make an elite and advanced version of this.
Shoot to kill, you idiots. Transporter room, now. All technicians, report to ops. Delete the database before they steal it from us.
Ooh, we got a pair of Denvers up here. How cute! Hi, Denvers.
Rise.
Surprise yourself.
Data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
Computer, initiate transport.
Ah!
I don't know what's better, everybody having agony field generators or everybody having symphony or everybody having assimilate.
Why not all of the above?
Okay, that would be fun too.
Yeah. I would give everybody assimilate.
Assimilate
And,
is awesome.
Chain conduit capacitor.
Yes, yes.
Transporter room, now.
Definitely. And like for my ground team solo content, I have always preferred holograms, but I think the best one is Marshall Janeway on ground.
Yes.
Just, you know, because of the assimilation. And, you know, I do use assimilate and chain conduit capacitor as like a major part of my tactic in most content. Of course, I switch out assimilate for the either the bowl obelisks or the little crystal.
Thing with the obelisks and the crystals is that you've got to be more stationary, like with this agony field generator right here.
I know, but I only switch those out when I'm doing Borg content. You know, content that I cannot assimilate the enemy.
Okay.
So I immediately switch out assimilate for the some kind of turret that connects and stacks damage.
You won't get rid of me that easy.
Want to bet? You want to bet, Quinn?
And of course I face tank everything with my
Initiate
4 resurrects. Got the Mud's Time device, which everyone can have. I got the Temporal Negotiator that everyone can have. I've got the Red Angel suit that
Data acquisition complete.
people who really want it can have. And I have a science-only skill, Automated Adrenal Hypo, which is like the best.
It just doesn't heal you enough, in my opinion. I have it on one of my
Yeah,
don't
but
like it much.
if you die before the skill has like dissipated, you get resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
So together with Mud's time device and that thing, I have coverage and cooldown time that my Red Angel suit, those two things, and the Paradox Corrector basically mean I can face tank anything and not care if I get hit. Nobody needs to watch my back anymore. Me, not even myself.
Don't die while I come up with a better plan.
No, I can face tank anything.
I mean, as long as you're not gonna pay attention, that's
Yeah. I
That
have
hurt.
like a,
He's already dead.
I have a ground regen of like 500.
He's already dead. I don't think I've ever killed him that fast.
That's an impressive demise.
That's I think that's a new record. There.
Oh, yeah.
In bad shape now.
I've seen him going down faster.
That runabout's in bad shape now. It's a little late for that.
That's crazy.
Well done.
Still, we'll do better next time.
Don't think so.
Come on, Quinn.
Oh, you can do faster than that. I've had it go faster.
I think-
once.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
Despite not being in the list of things that count for the daily event, that gave me my daily event progress.
Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how?
Well, yay.
Oh, well,
It shouldn't have, but just enjoy it. Say thank you.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
you must
Sweet.
have made a little mistakey there, because isn't one of the missions on ESD?
Kind of the well.
Operation
ISD.
Wolf was also was one of the TFOs for the previous two
Right.
current event sites.
Yeah.
So I
It's-
must have done a little copy paste there.
Yeah, because it's got 4 episodes that are available and 3 TFOs. So Forge and Fire, Storm Chasers, which we haven't done a lot of, and we probably should.
But isn't one of the episodes actually on that same map?
It is.
That might be the cause as well.
That could be.
That the event trigger on the map is because they use the same map, both in the episode and the TFO.
That could well be. Because it's basically, this is the training scenario, and then we execute it in Blue Shift?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, technically, because they use the exact same resource map, the trigger being present on
Interesting.
on the one map would make it present on the other.
Huh.
Because there's only one resource they can sample for it.
Got it.
To divide it, they'd need to make a separate, like, instance of the map saved for that.
Okay, so yeah, Captain Budcal is on Earth Space Dock number 5, and he's looking for some help because he hasn't been in the game for a long time. So let's see what we can find.
Well, okay, if he hasn't been here for a long time, he might not have the Boimler effect.
Oh, he doesn't. Absolutely, he doesn't. Let's see. I don't have him as a friend yet.
My suggestion is inform him that Ox the Bat is a secondary choice, no longer a primary.
I don't even know if he's what he's doing currently. I think he's way out. So let's find him. Captain Horn, where are you?
Well, I don't know if he had an Ox the Bat build, but
Oh, he's moved. He's
better.
on Earth Space Dock 3 now, folks. So if you guys want to join us there.
Do.
White base. There we go.
In a Jaeger, you can fight the hurricane.
Yeah. One of my favorite movie lines. It's right in the beginning of the movie. as Raleigh is kind of explaining how his philosophy with his brother developed as they're running a Jaeger. Oops, sorry about that. So what are we going to do for you, Captain Horn? So yes, we have a Captain Budget, which is Ed's free-to-play version of doing everything without spending money. But this is Budcal.
I was thinking about running the Storm Begins on this guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him? Can you imagine Kasiki as an enemy?
No.
No.
Well, okay. Yes. Can I imagine him? Yes. Do I want to fight him? No. Nope.
Okay. So, are we doing the Storm Begin things or what?
Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
He just looks so weird as the Inquisitor. There's no Borg stuff. He's just wearing normal clothes. It's just...
I like me as my Inquisitor self. Let's see, quarantine. Is anyone in quarantine? I don't see anyone in quarantine at the moment.
Yeah, nobody in quarantine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
It's smoke on the water.
I got that, yes. We've been in this house for 30 plus years, almost 40 years, I think. And it's really interesting. We moved in, and it was young kids and young families, and it progressed all the way through garage bands, and then they move out, and the next generation comes in and goes through garage bands, and they've moved out. We're now in the third generation. I need the 4-digit tag number after my Discord name. I have no idea what that is. What is my Discord name?
It should be at the bottom of your thing. I can get it for you if it helps.
Just says Mom.
You are MOM and hashtag 3480.
3480. Thank you.
Yes. That is correct.
Whoops, I do not want to run down.
Oh, Osiris is logging in. Yay, Osiris. Hey, if you're out there and you run a live stream, please, if you're willing to do this, share the info about our auction on Sunday. We've got some very cool stuff to give away. We have some very cool non-material stuff that we'll be giving out for donations. If anybody wants to donate.
Oh, yes. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I gotta give the anti-proton drone weapons that I have way too many of. Those are all supposed to be complete.
So tight.
You said there was another, thing? Yeah, another auction giveaway.
Yeah, we're doing a fundraiser, as you know, as I'm sure you know. Paragon Gaming 42, better known as Stuffy, passed away in April. And we were going to do a fundraiser to help offset his costs, for the funeral and medical. But after I talked to his family, they said they didn't need anything. So we thought we would start an annual fundraiser and donate funds to worthy causes. So this year, in Duffy's honor, we're doing donations for Doctors Without Borders or Save.org, both of which are at least... Doctors Without Borders is obviously international, but Save.org works in both U.S. and Canada, which is a suicide prevention group.
Right.
And we have
remember.
Yeah, we have an absolute ton of stuff here. We've got Eagle Moss minis, got 4. We've got a Borgesque, a Moh, an Europa, and a Baran. Just new in a box. And then new in a box but autographed by Thomas, we have a Borgesque, a Moh, a Jem'Hadar Vanguard, a Vastum, a Baran, and a Europa. We have Star Trek Attack Wing miniature game. We have 3 Ships of the Line calendars, one signed by Thomas. We've got some Penny Arcade pins. We've got some badges from the various Star Trek conventions. We've got, let's see, what is it here? The Reliant class and the Odyssey class. Oh, excuse me. I lied. Yorktown class. I have one Odyssey class, which I didn't know about. Okay. Okay, Yorktown class. There we go. The Odyssey class is an oldie but a goldie.
Oh, I just filled up.
So if you want to check out the goodies that we've got, we have everything at 2absentfriends.com. And you can bid on things at any time you want to, and as we get bids in, I will update the bid sheet, and you can see that. And tomorrow I'll actually put on a page so you can see the charities. And we will have nothing to do with the money. You will bid. If you win, you will send them the donation and get a receipt, and then I will send you the whatever. It won't let me do it here until you invite me. Okay. It's nearly bargly bargle. It should work there.
Nearly bargly bargle.
It's really starting to show that the internet is maturing, that things like that are now basically already in place. You know, the receipt and like not having to, well, basically give out any personal information.
Yeah. Well, that's part of it is I don't ever want people's personal information. I don't want that stuff in here. Let somebody else who's got secure stuff, let them do it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, because there's a tax implication, that if you donate, you can take it off your taxes. If you send it to me, you can't take it off your taxes. So this is all between you and them. I'm just coordinating. Also, I don't want Cryptic, who gave us this stuff, to think we're profiting from it in any way. They're fully aware we're doing the auction, and that's why they gave it to us. But I don't want anyone to think we're getting anything out of it.
Well, you have a good reputation, so.
Well, and I want to keep it that way. Hi, GSQ.
How's everyone doing tonight?
We are doing good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing alright.
My computer hates me tonight, though. Okay, that's really interesting. I'm not finding him in Discord anyplace. Let's try that again. Well, that's a problem. I'm not finding Budkel in Discord.
Well, nobody's gonna respond, but
What?
whatever. Oh, I'm trying to trade Infinity Pack ship for like a promo pack ship.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's gonna take that trade.
Mom, I gotta have a place to put all the stuff I'm trying to give the fleet right now.
That's challenging because Pi and I went through everything, but with all the goodies we got from somebody else yesterday, we have a lot of stuff in there.
Hi, Frost.
Okay, Budkel wants to know, how do I make myself discoverable? I'm on my phone too, in Discord. How do you make yourself discoverable in Discord?
You set your status to online instead of invisible, but I have no idea about the phone interface.
Yep. This is why we have Google.
A friend of mine was like,
On the phone, it should be similar to the regular desktop interface. If you tap your your name on the screen, it should give you an option to choose whether you're online, away, do not disturb, or invisible.
Okay, mobile presence, you have to set it from your desktop client according to this. This new feature is currently only viewable on the desktop.
Like, mobile presence is only, like, all mobile presence is if it detects you as online.
Got it.
From your phone, it shows a green phone icon instead of the green dot, but other than that, you can still set whether you're available or away or what have you from your phone.
One, oh, right. It's here.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can find him now. Do. Don't want friends. No, I don't mean it that way. I want friends, but I don't want that. There we go. No. Why must we make this so difficult?
So, I was interrupted. I apologize.
That's okay.
I have something that I want to give people, but I don't know where to put it for now, because there's a decent amount, and I don't know what to do with it. And hi to GSQ. Sorry, I was having a discussion.
That's not what I want. This does not want me to send an invitation.
Invitation to what?
Doesn't want to let me add a friend while I'm doing this. Why won't it let me add a friend? Can't be that difficult.
It always is.
Okay.
Emperor's will is finished.
And of course, the phone goes off as soon as I say that. Yay! Let's make sure it's nothing urgent. It's nothing urgent. All right.
Yay! A command specialization seat. That might be worth doing something with. Devious rerouting. Up to a max of 500. Auxiliary power infusers. That's not a bad thing at all. Ionic deflector inversion.
Anyone check quarantine and see if you see Bud Cal in there, because I'm not seeing him. Unless somebody's
I
already...
am not seeing anyone in quarantine at all.
Me either.
We could blame Canada.
We could blame Canada.
Could I be using it for... Is the the ship has got to be an account unlock, right?
Which one?
Karen Somerville?
Yeah.
Yes, that's an account unlock.
So I was thinking, it's like that could be really useful for Kisiki, but it's Mr. Dave.
Hey, Mr. Dave.
Hi, Mr. Dave. Hi, Mr. Fox. I probably don't need something that I can just download again. Well, we were just talking about how we're going to take over the world. How do you think we should best do that? We're running story missions to get people through the more difficult than typical.
Well, at least that's the theory.
Yes, I mean they need people to actually, volunteer for that.
Hi, Mr. Dave.
Oh, Lord.
That's nice of you to say, but I'm not a lord.
You don't have to be so formal.
That's what I'm saying.
At the same time, I have two screens. I'm
Yes.
seeing an episode of the IT Crowd.
Oh boy.
That's making me go, oh Lord. They told
I never
the
got into it because
girl that the internet was this little black box with a little red light on it.
That's classic. Oh, I love that one.
I never liked it because I worked in a team that was never my experience.
My favorite, like, little clip out of the entire show, I've got two. One is the obvious Star Trek parody with the sex tape, where it's female Bones, female Spock, female Chekhov.
I think I've missed something?
I'll get you the link.
Yeah, okay.
It is actually really hilarious. Guy gets hauled into court, and one of the things of evidence that's brought up is a sex tape that he made. And it's just a hilarious Star Trek spoof. It doesn't even show anything, right? But there you go.
Okie dokie. I will have to watch that after.
Yeah, of course. And the other one I really like is when the two guys kinda skip a day of work and arrive late and see a little bomb robot. And they're like having some issue with the robot, so one of the guys standing next to the bomb and the robot is like, "What's your operating system?" And the guy says Windows Vista, and he's just, we're doomed. Windows Vista.
Oh
Like,
my
that joke was
god.
Great.
Vista wasn't that bad if you weren't trying to actually do anything with a computer. If
Well,
your
I
goal
did-
was to sit there and
listen,
look at pictures, it was fine.
I had Vista, and I did stuff with it, but I was so happy when I put on a light version of XP on my laptop, because that just works so much better.
Well, yeah. Like I said, if you didn't do anything with the computer, then it didn't matter if you had Vista or not.
Well, when I did things with the computer when I had Vista, that wasn't really the problem. The real problem was I just didn't like the interface change, and gladly reverted back to what I had was a Windows XP for legacy PCs, which meant there was no MSN, no games, no Paint, no anything else but Windows.
You're ignoring all the bloatware that's supposed to come with those systems.
Yeah.
You're taking away the whole reason they existed.
Oh, those
External
were the days.
massive. Okay.
Oh. Basically, that was given out by Microsoft to schools when Bill Gates had to get a tax write-off and gave away all those old computers.
Yeah, it was a
scam,
and everybody knew it was a scam.
Yeah, and
no illusion whatsoever there.
The Windows that was specifically given out with that had an infinite use of the key.
Mm-hmm.
So
274. Yeah. Good gosh, that's a lot. Good gosh, that's a lot.
It did, however, need you to manually download 2 little updates before updating the Windows updater and activating automatic updates. Otherwise, it just wouldn't update at all.
Maybe I don't understand. I've never actually paid for an OS. I don't know how any of that stuff works.
You give them money and they give you stuff. That's how that works.
Oh, I've always got.
What?
It's giving currency in exchange for goods or services.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Amazing, right?
I always get evaluation copies, and they want me to tell them what I think of it. Most of the time, it's not good.
Yeah, there is that part, isn't there?
Yeah. If they ask me what I think of any new Windows, I'm just going to tell them the same thing every time. It's not Windows XP.
Well, then Windows XP was terrible in comparison to stuff that's running today.
Had some features I liked. There's some things I liked about it.
The developer version of Windows 7 Ultimate was the best one that they've ever made. Period. Because you could do so many things with it. You could create something like 300 to 360 virtual machines in the same machine. I've never seen anything else even come close to it.
Let me
that includes Linux machines. So I mean, there are better things out there than XP.
Let me digress for a moment. Anybody need to do anything? Anybody want to do anything?
Well, I'm offering the opportunity for a ground thing.
All right, let's do a ground thing.
Help somebody with the story mission.
Which story mission do you want to do?
The one that people are going to have problems with.
Oh, so Eye of the Storm then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. I am so into doing that. Do you want to make the team or shall I?
I can do it.
Okay. So if you are having a wonderful, sucky time with Eye of the Storm, we're going to team up and run it because that makes it a little less horrible. And this is a good opportunity to grab your science officers who are going to have the worst time with this one. Go get your Phoenix Prize back, Mr. Dave.
XP was the first, I shouldn't say it's the first, but it was what I used the most, especially in school and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I mean, a lot of people use it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed using it. I skipped Vista. I thought 7 was okay. I didn't really do anything with Windows 8 until Windows 8.1 came around, and I tolerated that.
X in the chat if you wanna join us for.
Ibble Dibble number 6 is now following. Hi, Ibble Dibble. Thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate it a lot. X in chat. X in chat. Yeah.
In chat.
We're doing Eye of the Storm. So if you haven't done it, or if you hate doing it but you want to get it done, this is your opportunity to get it done. Osiris wants to join us.
Okay, well I've got an Osiris. Where X is the Eye of the Storm. I'm curious what the function would actually be.
I like the equation.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe you can work that out for us.
And GSQ wants to join us too. So, do you need Osiris's information, or do you have it?
I think I have Osiris.
Okay.
I'm going to find out.
And GSQ needs a moment. Then that'll give us a full team. I was going to put on some decent equipment, but it really doesn't matter, does it?
Okay, so it's OFW, right?
For Osiris, yes.
Osiris. Yeah, I'm not showing that there's
That was something else.
Yeah, hang on a second. Osiris, where are you? Osiris, Osiris at Matthew Boss, 31. Oh, Cobra Kai, excellent. And the ones, oh, hi, Big Papa Tart. How are you doing? So if you're watching Cobra Kai, then you have to go watch Master Ken when you're done with that. Where was I? I was in the airport on the way to last trip over to Australia, and there was a whole article on Master Ken. So I'm sure that puts it at about 10 years ago that I went over there. And GSQ is ready if you want to send her an invite.
I just tried to send one. I didn't get it. I'm sad. Yeah, I'm not.
Love the Supermans. She's on Celestia. She's always on Celestia.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing Celestia.
I'm not seeing Celestia either.
Yeah,
maybe might be taking her a moment to log in.
She's on the cryptic stream still.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
What, there's a cryptic stream tonight? Oh, yeah, there was. Just wasn't there? But not an us one?
No, cryptic screen, not cryptic
screen. I thought you said stream. Don't they usually have a stream? Not an us stream, but a stream?
That's Tuesdays now.
Tuesdays. I have all of my alerts for that sent to a different email. So I'll go in there and check it like once a week, and it's like, Cryptic Studios is now live, and that's the entire page. Hey, speaking of Cryptic Studios, we have stuff for next Monday from Cryptic. Stuff.
That's a very technical definition.
Yeah, I don't know if I get to say what it is, but we have stuff to give away, and it's not just for PC, but we've got stuff for PlayStation and for Xbox.
Nice.
The Discord says I'm muted. That's interesting. I can't imagine I'm muted.
No,
I don't feel muted.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I can hear you just fine.
Wow. Let me just check my settings and make sure. I don't even know where I'd get muted. Is there a setting to mute yourself so that people can't see you?
Yes, but
where
it's not something that you got to go to actually clicking on your icon, and then you can go to your status.
Wait.
No, doesn't even give me the option to get muted.
Wait, where are they?
Ibble Dribble number 6. It says bottom left.
Bottom left.
How does...
Ah! I mean to hit that button. That's annoying. Okay, that says I am do not disturb. I am online. No. I can't take a call while I'm doing this.
Well, why not? Kind of multitasker are you? I think I'm the only person in my house that has ears that work.
Thank you very much, Ibble Dibble. So anyway, yeah, we've got auction stuff for Sunday. Lots of cool stuff to auction off for 2 different charities, Doctors Without Borders and Save.org, and that's all to remember Duffy. And moving forward, we actually have a cool idea for what we're going to do for a fundraiser next year. So, but that's next year. Let's just deal with getting through this week first. And then Tuesday is, gosh darn, what is Tuesday? Stellar. I think it's the Stellar thing. Yeah, brain's not working at all.
I don't care about shields, darn it.
And I still have my work stuff up from this morning. Ugh.
Terrible, Mo. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Let's see. Star Trek Fleet Week. So, up. Thank you very much. Monday is us. Stellar Services Tuesday. 10 Forward Weekly Special Fleet Week Edition is Wednesday. Thursday is PSEX Peace, and Friday is Q Continuum. Saturday will be Admiralty Day, starting off with the kickoff and blaster beam demonstration. This instrument was the voice of the menacing V'ger in Star Trek the Motion Picture. Yay. Science of Starships. Form and Function, The Art of Starships, Starships of Star Trek Adventures, Tale from Streampunk's Frontier, Bringing Starships Home, and Star Trek Picard from the Keel Out. Boy, focus on ships, dudes.
I don't want to interrupt or anything. I just want to ask if everybody's ready for me to start this.
I'm all ready to start it, yes.
What?
I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, well, I'm just waiting for everybody else to be ready. I'm starting Eye of the Storm. Just there.
Okay. Osiris is running down there. Days ending in Y, yeah. Weeks or days ending in day.
I've got to leave.
Do we need to... Hold on, this is an episode. Do we need to start it, or do you start it?
I think we need to be in the same area.
I think we all have to go there, and
Yes.
It's been a while since I've done that hail. Okay, I'm on my way over there. Sorry about that. I was waiting for it to, do the TFO thing where it lets us all go at once. My bad.
No wee woo for mom.
Nope. I am not worthy of the wee woo today.
I have shared it with everyone.
Okay. I'm at the starty point.
Say when and I can start this thing. Osiris isn't there, so...
Yeah, we're waiting on Osiris.
Eye of the Storm, Osiris.
Osiris was running around ESD. Yes. Blah. Brain and brain. What is brain?
While I'm waiting, I might as well upgrade this, because that's the reason I got it.
So I'm I'm looking forward to what they've got in mind for fleet stuff. Since we're having a fleet week, does that mean we're going to be doing like fleet events coming up? Fleet endeavors?
I think the fleet aspect of it is focusing mostly on the ship aspect of it.
I'm going to agree with that.
There were strictly fleet-related TFOs back in the day, weren't there?
There were, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we've got fleets and armadas that are fairly well developed and new ones coming in. All right, I think we're all here.
Okay, just a second, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm starting it now.
Does anyone else have mouthless mutters? Don't worry about mouthless mutters. Mouthless mutters is a portion of illusion of communication. If you have to do some Terran kills, it's got 10 right up front, which is what I use it for.
Welcome aboard.
That's Captain Sean. I love Captain Sean. Sorry.
Unclear. True.
Incoming signal.
Looks that way.
Well,
I'll be sure to.
Captain,
I realize
taking down.
when you get. Under the circum. I hope you're.
Well, that was easy. Beam down, click F a lot, beam back up. GSQ is the... Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
If you do counterpoint on the hardest setting, does it become an Elita TFO?
Yes, it does, sad to say.
Everyone's reporting in. Final Enterprise complete.
Satalia, if you're out there, Satalia, save us. Save us from Alpha.
Good to see you again.
Looking forward to a rematch for the Terrans? I know we are.
Conchu to fleet. Intel vessels are standing by to generate the portal to the mirror universe. The honor
Just so you know, we're doing this on advanced.
Open the portal on your mark.
I think we have the people it shouldn't be a...
I think as a team we'll be fine.
Looks like they're going for our Intel ships.
Naturally, Terran captains will be looking for their big kill to impress the Emperor. Right. Let's make sure we deny them that opportunity.
For them, it's no game or
Well, that was short.
I don't think we were supposed to destroy that ship just yet.
Inertia, it's a thing.
taking a lot of fire over here.
Not anymore.
Assist Admiral Lita. Juno, Turing, fall back to protect the Intel vessels. Status report. What just happened?
Every ship in the fleet is trapped in chronoton stasis.
Acknowledge,
For lack
Enterprise.
of a better
Moving
term,
to defensive
we're
position.
stuck in a time bubble.
Captain, we're being hailed.
You'll have to get to us first, Enterprise.
That's not going to be as difficult as you make it out to be.
Diverting power from the portal device and shield. Understood. Hang in there, Conchu. Help's on the way.
Oh, of course. Just take away all of my freaking traits for no reason at all. I love that when that happens.
You didn't need them all. Come on, let's be honest.
Something's happening. Enterprise is breaking away. Thanks for the assist, everyone, but
Alone? Against the Acheron and the other?
That's always great. When
Well,
that happens.
it does answer the question of, is it Etron or Acheron?
There we go. What? Hail them! Sorry, just getting traits back.
I'm flattered, Captain, but we both know fights inside the other. With the big cheese himself.
With the big cheese himself.
Yep.
Keep him busy out here.
I hope he's Gouda.
I was going to say Emperor Velveeta.
With that hairstyle.
Looks like it's plastered on with a freaking spackle.
Ooh, somebody looks awesome in purple.
Emperor Fondue.
Poiple.
That would be me.
Ooh, you look awesome.
Very, very purple.
Very awesome.
I'm picking up an energy signature.
How did you manage to bring in that weapon?
Like a signal.
Someone wants our attention. Check it out.
But I don't want to. You can't tell me what to do.
You aren't the boss of me.
Making a bridge for us? Interesting. So if it doesn't finish,
Oh.
they could dematerialize a lot of things. The bridge, the air, us.
Interesting gamble. That's a good point. Interesting gamble. That's a good point.
I see how that weapon showed up, by the way.
How's that?
Because it's got a visual skin that didn't disappear until the mission started.
Benji Dax.
It's because it's part of the visuals.
Ah. But it'll function still as the acquired one, I presume?
Well, before you actually start the mission, it loads basically an outer shell around your character that's gonna take over. And before that loads in, you see your original visuals for a sec.
Got it.
Just one more left.
Well done. You're with the remaining drones.
I do not like this mission, by the way.
It works really well as a team. I'll just tell you that.
I soloed it.
Yep.
I know it works really well as a team.
Ow, you meanie.
Luckily, I have a very good, ground setup for myself. And all my team members are holograms.
Ah.
And the holograms actually get pretty high resistances.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Do you equip your holograms with armor and shields and all that?
Yeah, of course.
I never thought about it. I mean, I gave them all hypos. What do they need a hypo for? Does it actually help them?
Yeah, they will use a hypo to replenish their health.
It's something I never thought of.
I actually have all my extra pet summons and stuff on the holograms. But yeah, I put all my hypos on my bridge officers rather than on myself or in my inventory.
Yep, usually.
Just for storage.
Little bane.
Yeah, and they will use them, so. But no, I've got the EMH, so my medic, set up with the Arena of Sunpeck gloves and shield, so it gets the 2-piece set knockback when he's reviving people.
Anybody ever use that? Oh, I'm gonna forget what it's called, but it's a Borg gun that's supposed to heal.
The Bat-V?
Whatever it is, it's a Borg weapon, and all it's supposed to do is heal.
Is it the medical arm thing?
Possibly, but if you put it on a bridge officer, they don't know what to do with it because they're still trying to kill people.
Oh, that's probably because they're trying to use a primary fire mode, and it's healing with its secondary.
I was listening to an Augie video. He was talking about that, and I was just wondering if they've ever fixed that yet. Because that would be kind of cool if you had a bridge officer that could heal people and they knew how to use it.
Well, if you get yourself just a medical hologram and give him a bunch of healing skills, I advise the Arena of Sompek shield and gloves, because the knockback when reviving is just so nice.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. And that gets you a dedicated science bridge officer to heal on ground. You know, if you're Federation side, the EMH is like perfect.
Come to think of it, I wonder what happens. Well, I have a good guess, but I kind of want to see what happens if you give a bridge officer the mandatory medical treatment rifle.
That's an interesting one. No. Stop shooting me!
I guess I could try that out. All of my away team summons in the support pits. So yeah, I get a rather big crowd. You know, constantly have the dyno up, constantly see targs everywhere.
Same. Just looking.
I don't have to pay attention to that because, you know, I gave it to my bridge officers.
It's a good thought.
80 science officers and an engineer in my away team, and one of them is the EMH.
Yeah, if I can advise and you have them, I would suggest taking the EMH, taking Admiral or Marshal Janeway, because Marshal Janeway assimilates enemies, creating you a bigger army. And then, probably the Lita hologram. And, I guess Wayun or Nog. I don't know. But, like, I would definitely advise Marshal Janeway and the EMH if you have them.
I do. I have twin Orion females. Though.
Ooh.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but even though they're like placating ability because of the pheromones is cute, that gets the target off of them.
And they have that down, but on me. Yeah.
And that might end them up on you or the other bridge officers, meaning they have increased aggro. You know. And I don't feel that the bridge officers themselves do enough to warrant decreasing their aggro.
Got a little bit of an army going right now.
Just a bit.
This access tower is keyed into my... This is
You take Marshal Janeway, the EMH, you yourself, and like 2 tacticals on ground, or a tactical and an engineer, so you can put down like a little healing turret or something.
Is that you as the Inquisitor, Frost?
What?
Are you the Inquisitor in this one?
I think so.
Looks like it's me.
I like when I have to fight myself. And, you know, you have the agony field, and your mirror version, like, runs away, trying to use the agony field for cover.
Have we had that happen where we're fighting ourselves?
Yes, in Blue Ship.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Ow, that hurt.
And what I do is I just ignore the fact that there's an agony field altogether.
Alright, listen. I'm only going to say
That's
Talk to
basically
Killy. Why would I talk to Killy?
let's get moving.
that's basically how long I can take the agony field and
Mhm.
out regen the damage. I can completely ignore that hazard during the mission.
I love the sound of those beams. That whoop, 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 whoop.
Don't bother. Already run a scan.
I sometimes wonder about the decision-making process when they make ground content.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure they're aware that the ground content is the least popular content in the game.
No, they say the PvP is really making the last right now.
Well, yeah, that solo I don't even like consider it for this. I'm purely thinking of the PvE aspect.
Yeah, but
nobody really enjoys ground content.
I enjoy ground content. I think ground content for me is
space content?
more than space content, and it's because ground content feels to me to be character driven. And that's why I enjoy it, because I anthropomorphize. Even though this is my Inquisitor, it's still me.
Okay.
You know, after 12 years, this is my tune.
Don't all your tunes, except for the Gorn, probably look like you?
Yeah, they actually do.
Okay.
Oh, and Pinky and Brock Sampson do not look like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely do put, you know, what my ideal look would be in them.
I'm just wondering what
Well, that's
decision-making process led them to make missions where you don't even get to keep your own build.
Well, I think in order to do the switch out to the other character here, you kind of get stuck. I mean, it's got to be a challenge for them to carry around all of your equipment, but on this character.
This level is BS.
I mean, it was literally just a reskin.
Well,
reskin of what?
Of you.
Of you.
But it
just put you in a different uniform, and I just don't get why they have to
because it's not you. It's a different character. It just looks like you.
Oh. Well, I mean, Mirror Me would be not flying in a Defiant.
How do you know? You're not Mirror You.
You think you wouldn't be, but you don't know. It's actually, well, I'm not thrilled with being limited on this. I do get it. And it's for me, it's not a huge obstacle. If they've given you this, then it is doable on this.
I know it's doable. I did it, but
yeah, obviously.
The issue is that I do feel that with their predetermined loadout, that the mirror version of me is in no way, shape, or form equal to me.
Well, it's a completely different universe. It's a pretty...
No, I feel that I should be as big a threat in the mirror universe as I am in this universe.
It's a completely different universe.
Here's what I would. Here's my take on this. Given that our Inquisitor, air quote, copies of ourselves, or our Inquisitor versions of ourselves, have some of these like take the tactical, for instance, the fire team exocomps. That's something that I think would be overpowered if you take the Inquisitor just as the Inquisitor and pit it against any normal NPC from the Terran Empire, or anything in that universe. It's like, all things being what they are, it would be terribly unbalanced in the Inquisitor's favor. The Inquisitors have their own OP toys that we, even our Prime versions, currently don't have access to. So, I think, depending on...
Would you really want to fight your own character that had your build?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
my Kaziki build is devastating. And I don't want to fight a character that can revive himself 4 times in a row and do 4,000 and 5,000 points of damage. I'm pretty happy fighting what they want me to fight.
But don't you think that you've spent a lot of time and money, too much time and money on that build to play without that build?
No.
I heard Ed one time say, I've spent too much time and money to ever AFK anything. And he makes
Well, I totally get that.
I understand why you say it. I don't agree with it.
For the sake of story, I can totally do this.
I literally spent money on the game so I could AFK and stuff.
Yeah. But more than that, so for this one episode, I can, without having any issues, play it as this character, because it's not like they've taken away my toys from 95% of the stories. They've taken away from this one, and Redshift, I think, is the other one we've lost it in.
I agree. I see both sides, so...
If they took... I mean, if they let you play your regular character in an AFK mission... I'm sorry, in the story-driven mission, everybody would have different equipment, different specializations, and they wouldn't be able to standardize anything. And that's the whole point of these missions.
For a PvE, for a regular story mission, you know, I like having my stuff. For this particular arc, I'm enjoying being my mirror self. And if the limitation is I've got not my weapons, I can deal with it.
Can we all agree that we hate the voice of the Inquisitor though? Especially if it's female. Come on.
I actually enjoy that voice for my little cat girl. But I have the cat body with like a human head, so hearing that voice come from it, I don't know, it kind of sounds right, like totally not suited for the character you see, and then that robotic voice. Yeah, no, I like it.
Hey, where'd Lita go? We didn't defeat her already, did we? Oh, there she is, yep. I lost her.
Ow, that hurts.
You seem to be very happy shooting me.
Yeah, this was annoying by myself.
Oh, yeah.
I kept getting stuck on the thing in the middle.
Yep.
Because I was using it to break the line of sight to that beam that she's shooting.
Yes, the thing that keeps killing me.
Yeah. You shouldn't walk straight at her like that. You should, like, use the satellite in the middle for cover.
As I die again?
Yeah, you were stuck on a part of the satellite.
I tried to jump over something and it got me.
Yeah, no, I feel that's very mean of them to have it protrude on one end like that.
Oh, they had to have done that on purpose, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, otherwise we could have abused it by just running circles around it the entire time and having our bridge officers finish the mission for us.
Woo! Hey, Zilla! You love the sleep because we'll have arguments and still respect each other when we're done? Well, we respect each other in the morning.
Yeah. My enjoyment in this game really comes from space combat.
As it does for a lot of people. As I said, mine really is the story, or the character-driven parts of it.
Well, you see, with every MMO, it is ground, right? So you go to World of Warcraft, the Arcade, whatever MMO you want, Final Fantasy 14, you're on ground.
Mm-hmm.
This is no different from any of the other games. I mean, sure, the story is different, but it's tab targeting. Now, as soon as you go to space combat, that added half dimension where you can go up and down completely changes the game experience and makes it unlike most other MMOs. And that's why I enjoy playing this. I get rather bored when it's just ground.
I think there's enough in every episode of Ground and Space, with a few exceptions.
Yeah, I definitely have to flag the Romulan arc.
I love the Romulan arc.
Okay,
but you know that.
I love it, but I have to flag it as having too much ground and not enough space.
It's definitely ground-based.
Yeah.
Definitely, but...
Too much, so.
Yeah, but once you're done with that one, it's just kind of peaceful, calm.
Now, the other one that's got a lot of ground, but doesn't annoy as much, is Victory is Life.
Yeah, but... gotta admit, that's brilliant stuff.
They got the best ground mission in the game in that arc.
Quark's Lucky 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the finest,
but in that one you're limited for the most part to their weapons too.
Yeah. But unlike this one, those Ferengi are equipped.
Oh yeah.
To get through that without getting into a combat situation. Right? You can sneak around a little, not be noticed, and like quickly end them from before they can respond to you.
Right, because the story's written that way.
Yeah.
It's designed to be that Ocean's 11 feel.
Yeah, but it makes it so that you don't feel the pressure on you that you feel with the current ground mission. Like, oh, the pressure's so hard.
Okay, so we beamed over and we're beaming right back. That was short.
I can't say... So the first time I ran this mission, I can't say I felt pressured. I just thought it was really tedious.
Yeah, I agree. It could actually use a bit of tweaking in terms of content, just to make it flow a little bit better. But
yeah, I take down the hit points on some of those drones a bit so that they die a little faster, you know.
But that's what I consider to be tweaking.
A bit of relief for the the people who play it all by themselves. But God, I remember when this game was actually hard. Like, ground content today that's left is nowhere near.
Yeah, I wouldn't object if they wanted to ramp it up a bit, to be honest.
Well, I remember when doing things on this game meant that you actually had to know math and like, you know, pay attention and do things the way they told you.
I used to think about what enemy am I fighting? Okay, I'm going to change the armor on my ship because I know that's their beam energy and blah blah blah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they took it all the way, and I've got pages and pages of this stuff that is just useless.
Yeah, well, we used to play the Borg ground missions on Sundays, which I've mentioned probably too many times. But yeah, we would have a loadout basically for that ground mission, very much determined or set up for doing Borg. And you can still do that, but you no longer need to do that. And let's get off topic here. Question: is there a decent looking vanity shield that's purple? If so, how does one get one?
Yeah, I think one of the Lucari ones is purple and has some purple highlights to it.
No. Or maybe.
Oh, there was one.
Maybe.
I can't look at mine because I don't have it on this ship.
Wasn't it the Cation one or something? Cation claws?
Really?
I have like literally every vanity shield and I'm not logged in. So, not bad.
Well, you're allowed to actually have a life there.
I'm watching TV. Blackadder.
Oh, Blackadder's great. You're excused. We like Blackadder.
Here's a look at all the vanity shields. Gamma, I think, is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Gamma is like the shiny purple one.
Yeah. I mean,
But there's another one.
But it looks purple to me.
I was right. The Lucari Restoration Initiative Vanity Shield, the one you get for reaching, I think, Tier 6 in the reputation.
Yeah.
Is
and there's a baseball one as well that has purple. The Vulcan Logicians is gray with a little bit of purple accent.
Oh, how unattractive.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Jem'Hadar shield in that regard, but a little nicer. Especially if you're not a Jem'Hadar.
But yeah, Lucari Restoration also has the Tier 6 version of the Vanity Shield, has kind of glowy purple highlights to it, kind of like the Aegis Shield or the Pink Vanity Shield.
No, I was right. The Cation Claws baseball Vanity Shield. I was right about that one. That's the other purple one.
The official pronunciation, Cation. Because that's what I say, but I've heard other people really butcher it.
Well, I say Kytian, but, you know, I can see Cation, I can see Kytian. I can say it's the kitties.
Yeah, I tend to, like, either say kitty or, you know, butcher it. I feel like I'm butchering it. I don't know, because I hear two pronunciations that are fairly mainstream. But I guess the truth of the matter is, like, we'd have to look at the animated series.
Yep.
The species name is also referenced in Season 2, Episode 1 of Discovery, and it is pronounced Cation.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'd still like to point out Kukulkan or Kukulkan, like the same thing, pronounced 2 different ways in one episode.
Yeah, there's actually something I heard the other night. I can't remember what it was, but something was pronounced different ways.
Yeah, like in the game, it's the Fakiri?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I remember Worf saying Feklar.
Well, they are sometimes Feklar, and sometimes they're the Fakiri. So I always wonder if the Feklar is something specific, but the Fakiri are the species?
Yeah, Feklar is how it was...
The Guardian of Gotor.
Yeah.
Is like the one you go see on the big throne to, like, get the soul back. But I don't know. It feels weird when I'm on SPO. When I really grew up with Next Gen. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I watched the episode so many times.
And yeah, both pronunciations technically have made an appearance though, because in the DS9 episode where they go find the Sword of Kahless, I think Worf states Fakiri when he speaks about the species, so that's kind of how I've interpreted it. Feklar for the individual and Fakiri for the race.
There's actually 2 mentions of it in, like, Next Generation.
Yeah.
One is during the episode where, you know, you see the illusion of him, and Worf mentions it. The other one is actually because there's a ship named that.
Ooh.
Yes, and I do believe it was shooting at the USS Pasteur in All Good Things.
Okay, since we're going to argue about this. The Fakiri were an ancient enemy of Kahless the Unforgettable, so it sounds like it's a plural.
I'm having kind of a crisis moment here. I gotta go.
Okay. Ta-ta. It is unknown if there is an etymological or mythological relationship between the Fakiri and Feklar, the hideous garden of the gates of Grethor. So the Feklar is the big creature. And the Fakiri are the race.
Yeah, and technically they're not even a real race.
Okay, they're a real something. They're a real enemy of the Klingons. How's that?
Yeah.
We will settle with them as being an enemy.
They're a genetically created species. I wouldn't call them an actual race.
No, really, they're not. You're quite right. Getting back to ship vanity shields for GSQ, Osiris says, mine's like Henry Ford. You can have any ship as long as it's black. So true. Well, it is getting on towards the end of the day. Does anybody need to do the Universal again for a different account?
I would love to if you give me about 5 minutes.
No problem. I'm going to switch over to the other one that I've got. Give me 1 second here. Here you guys can have the commercial about what's going on this upcoming week while I switch accounts. Did you want to do Federation or KDF?
I'll do Fed.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of this Jupiter Aratus thing.
No problems. We can wait for you to finish up. GSQ, we're going to go on Federation, so if you need it, just grab a tune and we will go. Let my commercial finish running though. Then I have to go down and give my dog medication, which she does not want to eat. Okay, technically, which he does not want to eat.
Can't put it in a hot dog?
He's currently not eating anything. Yeah. Not good things.
Never met a dog.
He's very, very, very sick.
I have a giant Great Dane. This guy eats everything.
Well, so did this one. I mean, this one ate my carving knife. Literally, ate the whole knife.
It ate rat poison and almost asked for more. That dog got into so much stuff. I'll tell ya.
Errol got into everything, but he's getting older, and unfortunately, he's getting old. So, just trying to get him some stuff. Celestia, you can switch to whoever you want. That's fine. We got time. Yeah, no, he won't eat anything. I've been hand feeding him things, and he just looks at me like, "Don't you love me anymore? You're trying to feed me food." Satalia, thank you. You're saving us from Alpha. Alpha has been doing dad jokes. Actually, Muson's been doing dad jokes too. Save us, Satalia!
Congratulations, Alpha.
Indeed. That's Admiral Alpha to you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at it and going, hey, we, after Alpha had well earned this promotion, I was realizing everyone who was a admiral is now up to fleet admiral, and yeah, we got some vacant chairs there. Got some awesome people. Yes, Natalia, we are talking about you. Like I said, we've had our share of dad jokes tonight, and save us. All right, let me know when you're ready for invites, and I'll start doing invites. So when my last dog got really, really sick, I decided to move everything downstairs. I moved my computers downstairs, and I put the game downstairs so I could, because she couldn't get up the stairs because she was very ill. So I figured, you know, it's hard to play the game on the floor in a house that's very, very cold. This is middle of winter, but I could do that for her, and I could keep her right next to me. And I didn't think she'd make it through the winter. And she made it through the winter, and the spring, and the summer, and the next fall, and the next winter, and the next spring. And she made it for 2 years. So I was down there on the floor with her, freezing or melting, for 2 years straight because she absolutely refused to be old and die. And yay.
Well done.
Yep. So I have actually moved bed downstairs so I can be with my baby. And not sleep on the floor with like I did with the other dog. I just hope he gets better. I don't sleep down there for 2 straight years now. Sally's just going to do mom jokes now. All right. Let me send an invitation to Celestia. Oh, Celestia. Who else needs an invitation?
I will put an X in chat.
Works for me.
I will join if you need a body.
I already sent you an invitation. It's too late.
Is this infected elite?
Only if you're up for it.
I am not on this character.
Okay, so we're going infected advanced.
I could muddle through it, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, elite works really well if everybody's prepped for it and we've got the equipment.
It would be very, very painful.
I still say we need to do an elite with 5 ships, and they're all exotic.
Ooh! Ooh! That could be fun.
It can look cool.
Yeah, would be very cool. Anybody else in for this one?
Was this KDF or?
This is Federation. We're going Federation. You want to join us, Mason?
Yeah, sure, I'll join.
Yay! Awesome! We get Musin! We had Sav on the first run. Sav, Osiris, Was Swear there? No, that was.
I think it was.
Was it?
Let me just beam up.
Okay. Anyway, we had 5 people who could easily have done Elite if we had wanted to be mean and spring it on them. Nothing can top Satali's Garrick joke from this morning, which, if I remember right, it was Garrick was noted for being one of the fastest seamstresses, seamsters, available for custom clothing. Hence, he became known as Taylor Swift.
Oh.
But Tish, it's not as good as Satalia did it, but that's as good as I can remember it.
SMH.
Everybody ready for me to key this up?
Yep.
Yes, do it.
Does everybody have a wee woo before we start?
Yes, we would.
Yes.
Okay. Having had a few of them where everybody's in the team, and we get over there, and some of them aren't in the team anymore.
That's
well.
almost as bad as the Kardashian joke
yeah.
when you go to the other side of the game. Oh my god.
There was a Cardassian joke earlier. Also a Satalia joke.
The seagull one.
Oh, that one?
Oh,
no, that one's bad.
Oh, no.
No. They need to do new Winter Wonderland jokes. I'm sorry.
They need to actually have jokes.
Yes, okay.
Not just wordplay, actual jokes.
Well, that was interesting, but very pretty. There we go.
Yeah, that is very interesting and pretty.
Just not what I had expected. Well, there's everybody else. That was a scary moment. Oh, and I definitely have to fix this loadout. Oh well. You should submit your Garrick jokes to the devs. Make them suffer as much as we do. Now, have to remember, I'm not in a tank. That was interesting. Yay!
Well, just for the hell of it.
Looking to see what you got?
Meh.
See what you got where.
For the Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how we got there. Ooh, wow, that's actually not bad considering what a piece of garbage that ship is.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It went a lot faster than I thought it was going to.
I'm still kind of miffed at being nerfed.
Yeah. And Teffer Game On is rating us. You guys are awesome, but your timing bites. We're just getting ready to head out of here. I'm getting ready to head out of here, as I have to go try and give my dog some pills, which is always a challenge. But since you're here, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you doing the raid. Hope you guys are doing great tonight. But as I said, I was just getting ready to log off, and most of the time I'd stay here and be my nice courteous self, and I'm going to be rude and obnoxious and go take care of my baby instead. So, for everyone who's joining us tonight, first of all, don't forget we've got huge events coming up next week. We've got the auction on the 9th. On the 10th, we're doing the live stream, and we've got cool stuff to give away, which I can't describe in detail, but there's stuff for PlayStation, Xbox, and for PC. And 11th is Stellar Service. 12th is 10 Forward Weekly. 13th will be Peace X Peace. 14th is Q Continuum, and the 15th will be Admiralty Day starting at 11:30. But remember, the times are all Pacific time, so 11:30 Pacific is, well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon for me, 2:30 out on the West Coast or East Coast. So just throw that little time shift in there. And hi, Endeavor, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry that I'm just getting ready to log off. I'm sorry. So let's go raid somebody else. Who shall we go raid? Who shall we go raid? Let's see who's out there.
So, I would have expected a dreadnought to be bigger than a heavy battle cruiser.
Yeah, it's very aware of its, insecurities, and it's been on a diet and taking care of itself.
Yeah, no, it's the Section 31
Mm-hmm.
dreadnought.
Yeah.
If you compare that to the battle cruiser, it's just like, why doesn't it look like a dreadnought?
All right, I'm going to read off who's doing the show tonight, who's playing the game. We've got Target Boy, we've got Lobo Adobo, we've got Dr. Wolf, we've got Kiratostrom, Essential Game, Hellstarka, Alkahim, Mayra Play, and Deadeye Archer. Sty Gamer, kind of can't see that one. Goldhair and J Fox. Somebody pick one, and we will go raid them.
Gold Fox.
It's J Fox. How's that?
J Fox.
J Fox. Okay, we're going to go raid J Fox.
Memory.
Okay, and give him some love and give him a follow. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. We all do. So I'm going to start that raid. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank everyone who joined us tonight. We will be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be me or Frost or me and Frost, but it will be some of us. And then I am off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I will be back on Saturday. So you guys have a great night. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you to Musin and to Dante and to Alpha and to GSQ and to Frost and to everybody else who was on tonight. We really appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a great night. Take care. Go raid 'em, boys.